Hello everyone and welcome to my new video on stock market. In this video, I am going to discuss about latest news from Tata Power stock. I have been covering this Tata Power stock. I also did an analysis of this Tata Power stock. So you can watch that video on Tata Power analysis. The links would be in the description also and also at the top here. So you can click either description link or here and watch my last video on Tata Power stock. I will be covering this stock. So if there are any more updates also, I will cover it here. So this is the data I got from my YouTube channel that the watch time from, if you see from non-subscribers, those who have not subscribed to my channel is 65%. And from the people who have subscribed to my channel, it's 34%. So I will request you, like all the people who are not subscribed to my channel and you are watching this video, and if you do like my content, please press the subscribe button to like the content. If in case you do not like it, it's okay. But if you like the content, do press the subscribe button. Do not forget that. Now, in my previous video, what I covered was that Tata Sons, that is their Tata Power promoters, they were infusing rupees 2,600 crores into Tata Power. So basically, they were providing this money, and of course, they will not provide this money for free to Tata Power. So they are actually taking like some more stakes of Tata Power, some more stocks of Tata Power in return for this. And also in their last meeting, the board members has also given approval for an InvIT for renewables business. What is InvIT is that InvIT is infrastructure kind of fund. So basically what can happen is, so they can basically divide this solar business to a different business, and they can attract investors to this business separately. So how it is different is that, so let's say if some new investors are going to invest in Tata Power, they have to invest in all the business of Tata Power. But let's say there will be some other investors which are not interested in Tata Power, all the business of Tata Power. They're only interested in solar business of Tata Power, let's say. So for them, it will be easy to go and invest in that InvIT. And the main aim of this InvIT is that, so it can attract a lot of investors from India or from outside also. And whatever money they put in this InvIT, that can be used to reduce the debt that Tata Power is having. Like they have more than 40,000 crores of debt on their book. Now, according to latest news, these are the potential investors which are bidding for a stake in the InvIT. So some of the famous ones are Petronas, Mubadala, Brookfield, CDPQ, KKR, APG, and Umas. Of course, you would not have heard of every one of them, but of course, Brookfield and KKR are very famous investors. Like they manage a lot of assets all over the world and even in India. And others are also quite popular. Some are from Dubai, some are from Malaysia. So others are also quite popular. Now, so they are the potential bidders, like 7 of them are there. Now, in the second phase, actually, this is the first phase where Tata Power has identified the investors. Now, in the second phase, they will try to value this InvIT and also how the holding structure should be for this InvIT. Now, among these 7, at last, 3 to 5 will be finally selected for investing in this InvIT. And these 3 to 5 investors will take around 49% control of this InvIT. And rest 51% of the control will be with Tata Power itself. So they still will be the majority shareholders of this. And according to the valuation, so if you see the valuation for InvIT, this InvIT, it should be close to $2 to $2.5 billions. So if you convert that into rupees, it should be close to 15,000 crores to 18,000 crores. And this InvIT will be launched in the second quarter. So that's about this InvIT that they are going to set up. So mostly in the next quarter, you should hear more updates on this, like which are the potential investors finally selected and what is the valuation of this InvIT. Now, how this benefits the shareholders like us, like how this benefits us. So you understand that Tata Power has 3 gigawatts of solar energy business. Now, what they will do is they will basically transfer this business of 3 gigawatts of solar energy to this InvIT. That's what they will do. And this business actually, that is solar business, already has around 11 to 12 crores of debt on their books. Basically, their main aim is to remove this debt actually from their books. That's why they are attracting the potential investors for this. So those potential investors will put the money in this InvIT. Through this money, they will pay the loan or debt to the banks. And then basically the company will become kind of, let's say, debt free, almost debt free. Now they can again maybe borrow more money from investors or from bank and from other sources and can expand this portfolio again. So that's their main aim. So basically, fuel the growth of this company, Tata, not the entire company, but this solar energy business. And also, it's possible in the future that they may demerge this, like the solar business, into a separate company in the future. I mean, it's a separate company in the sense that it's InvIT, but I'm telling that it can become a separate public company that can list in the share market. It can happen in the future also, and also it can attract a lot of future investors for that. Not investors like us, I am telling, the big investors, like those who directly invest 3,000, 4,000 crores directly into this. Because once this has been like divided, the solar business has been divided, now the other like investors who only want to invest in solar business, they will basically be attracted by this business of Tata Power. So that can be like, I mean, good for overall Tata holders, like Tata Power shareholders in the long term. So that's all for this video. Like this is the major updates on Tata Power stock. So let's see in the second quarter. I mean, let's wait for more news from them. Like which are the investors which are selected, how much is the InvIT actually valued at, and how much debt they are able to pay from this. So let's wait for all this news. So they should be doing this in the mostly in the second quarter. So I will update more on that. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss on those updates. Thank you for watching this video.